Welcome to CSEC Biology, the cover page. I am Mr. Wilson, and today I'm going to be taking you through the Countblank function in Excel. We're going to be jumping right into the lesson. So we move on here to the formula tabs, and we're going to go into function to find Countblank. What we could do is just to type in Countblank there, go for it, and there we found it. And it is telling us what it is used for. It counts the number of empty cells in a specified range of cells. So you might be collecting data for a number of persons and you have missed out the data for one person as it was submitted, and you would have left this area blank in your data set. Now, to find all these blank cells, it would be a little difficult depending on how large the data set is. However, if you were supposed to use a Countblank function, you would be able to find the data set with ease. So here we have the data set, and we're going to be editing the data set here from the formula bar. We are coming from C6 and we are going down to C11. C there represent the column and the number there representing the row. So there we have it, and it is saying to us that we have one blank cell in this data set. Let's check it out. So the data set, this is pretty much the data set. I will select to show you the data set. So just double click on the formula you wrote just now, and that's the formula there, and it is showing us the data set, and this is the data set, and it is saying that there's just one blank cell. But I could remove a number. And it would change nicely at the bottom there. There we go. So it's now one, remove a number, and it is saying that we have two blank cells. So we have one here and one at the top. Now we could also continue this operation by copying the formula across. So we look for that plus sign there and we copy across, and this is saying that in this data set we have no blank cell. Alright, there we go. We go right on in. However, if we were supposed to remove some of this data, we're going to be removing a 3 set of numbers. It tells us nicely there that there is, of course, 3 blank cells. Alright, so we're going to put back the numbers, Control Z, undo, and the numbers are back. We could also write in the data set here. So we're going to be writing in, start by using equal, Countblank, Countblank. Then we're going to be opening a bracket, curve bracket, and then we could choose the range that we're using. We're using E, and we usually put in the column first, so we're coming from E6, then we're going to put in the colon, and then we're going down to E11, and then we're going to be closing that curve bracket there and hitting the enter key. And there it is saying we have no empty cell. We could just double click on it to see the range, and it nicely covers the range there. Alright, escape, and you'll be back out. Now we could also write our formula as equal Countblank, Countblank. We're going to be opening the bracket there, and we could choose to select the range depending on how much data it is that we have to cover. So we're selecting the range here, and then we're going to be just holding down that shift key, hitting that curve bracket, and of course the data set again is saying that we have no blank there. We could go on back up the top, and we could go to this here. Many ways of doing it, and we could just choose the Countblank function here, and there we have G, but we're coming from G6 if you can recall, G6, and we are going down to G11. As we move across, the columns will change, but the rows will not necessarily change. There we go. So it is saying here we have 2 blank cells, and these are the 2 blank cells. We could just highlight the data set there. Alright, so here we have the completed formula and what it looks like. This takes us to the end of the lesson. I am Mr. Wilson from CSEC Biology, the cover page. Please be reminded to like, share, and of course subscribe. Ensure that you go onto our channel and select Excel tutorial playlist to see the many Excel lessons that we have covered, which you will definitely find beneficial if you have watched this video to the end. Thanks much for watching.